Wouldn't you pay $1,000 more for a good accountant that could save you an additional $10,000 every year? These kinds of deals are always available in the market. Going for the cheaper option is usually a lot more expensive in the long run. And since we mentioned lawyers, number 7, hiring a lawyer instead of mediation. Settling outside of court is always the more economic situation. Talk to people. Apologize if you must. It's in your best interest to figure it out and move on. There's no reason to sue your neighbor or family members over petty, stupid stuff. The only person winning in these situations are the lawyers, okay? Just so you know, divorce lawyers charge $3,000 to $5,000 just to get started on your case, and an additional $300 to $500 per hour on top of that. That's not including court fees and other costs associated with divorce. Since you were unable to mediate the situation, and now you're going to court, these things will take years to come to a conclusion, and lawyers are economically incentivized to drag things out even longer. Number 8, investing into your friend's business. This is one of those situations where you'll lose either way. If you say no, well, you might lose a friend. If you say yes and they waste the money, you generally lose the friend and the money. Also, your friends aren't as business savvy as they present themselves to be, because if they were, they wouldn't be coming to you to ask for money. These are usually the people that this week they're doing some Amazon flipping, next week they plan to grow fruit, and the next day they're launching an AI startup. You know them well. They're the perpetual entrepreneurs with no entrepreneurial reward to show. It gets even messier when it comes to helping out family. As a rule of thumb, and please remember this for the rest of your life, okay? All the money that you give to your family, think of it as a donation, not as a loan. If from the start you're okay with never getting that money back and position it like that to them, the relationship might survive. The best of family members will go above and beyond to repay you, even if the expectation of payback isn't there. Number 9, preventable medical expenses. Teeth are a great example of this. It's cheaper to fix a cavity than get an implant, and this philosophy expands to everything in life. The more you ignore the problem, the larger that dragon gets. Not taking diabetes seriously could cost you your vision. And don't even get us started with not having health insurance in a country like the United States. You might not realize this, but most of the largest medical expenses you will encounter in your life are actually preventable through a healthier lifestyle. For example, heart disease and stroke, which have the highest death rate, are also the most expensive to treat and responsible for 6 of the most expensive medical procedures. On the screen, you'll see the average cost for these. So raising your fitness level just a little bit could save you a fortune in the long run and allow you to enjoy your life more. Number 10, not figuring out the timing. If you're looking for the one skill that has a massively disproportional outcome to effort ratio, it's timing, my friend. Understanding when it's a good time to do something and when it isn't would make all the difference needed. From confessing your love to your crush to quitting your job or making an investment, timing will alter the outcome. Think of the people who bought a brand new home in August 2007. Think of the people who bought Bitcoin at $68,000. Both of these might not have been bad investments over the next 50 years, but 12 months later, you could have bought 3 times the home value or 3 times the Bitcoin, which at the end of your investment period could result in a dramatically different outcome. If you started investing in the stock market in January 2000, it would take you 13 years to get back to zero. Think about that. 13 years of no profits caused by bad timing. On the contrary, if you were to start investing in 2009, well, in that same 13 years, you would have 5x'd your investment, and that is the power of timing.